Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an October love and romance reading for Aries. Aries, I'm going to read your energy on the left, the person that you're romantically linked to on the right. Now, I urge you to play with time. This could be somebody that you've had a past relationship with. It could be something that you are dealing with right now or something coming towards you in October 2020. Also, if you guys want a private reading or you want to know if there are other ways you can support this channel, you can check out the description box down below along with the decks that I'm using. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Aries, any placement you might have, or if you were drawn to the title of this reading, there may be a message here for you. So let's invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that my dearest Aries need to hear for love and romance, October 2020. Look at that. You guys coming out. This is your energy. Aries, the Fool. The way you see your person, you may be dealing with an earth sign. And the way you see the relationship. Wow, very nice. All right. So Aries, your person, look at that. 6 of Wands. The way they see you. 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, and the way they see the relationship, the 7 of Wands. So we do have the 7 and the 8 of Wands. So there's a lot of heart here, Aries, a lot of heart and a lot of fire energy. At any point in time, Aries, feel free to swap the energies that I might be picking up on. All right, the strengths of the relationship, wow, the Moon. And the weaknesses, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so overall energy, Aries, is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this is something brand new, especially since you're coming out also as the Fool energy. So I feel like this is a brand new person. Really, I do. Somebody that you're meeting in the month of October or around now, or somebody that you've just recently met. For some of you, it may be a cycle that, it could be a brand new cycle with somebody that you already know. But for many of you guys, this is a completely new energy. Ace of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You might have this in your chart or be connected to one of those signs. So Aries, you guys are coming out as the Fool, a brand new direction. Really excited, really happy to move in this new direction. Just so full of love, so full of excitement. I can't help but notice here, though, he is sort of pointing to this Cancer sign. So I do feel like some of you might be dealing with a water sign, or you might be Cancer rising or something along those lines. But yeah, Aries, this is excitement. This is fun. This is optimism. This is, you know what? I can conquer the world. This is being like, everything in the past, I've let go of it, and I'm ready to start this new chapter. You see this person as the Queen of Pentacles. So Aries, you really could see this person as marriage material. And because they're coming out as the 6 of Wands, it's a real possibility that this relationship, you see it, you feel it as going the distance. The Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is wifey material, but it doesn't really matter about gender. It could be somebody that you just see that would make a really good parent. I see like you're looking for, Aries, I feel like you're looking at a situation a little bit more seriously. You're looking for something more long-term. So some of you might be sort of letting go of, being single, or letting go of sort of playing the field and looking for something that's much more nurturing and much more aligned, and something that's very, very healthy, and something that you can really cultivate. Somebody that you can grow old with is what I'm picking up on. Really nice energy. And I love the fact that, this may be somebody that you see as financially stable, somebody who really takes good care of themselves, takes care of themselves physically, and also really good with money and investments, and maybe they have a particular knack, or you like the way they decorate their home, or the way that they, they create comfort, or they're really good cooks, or that sort of thing. You see the relationship as the 10 of Wands. So this is interesting. I love the fact that it's showing up in the reverse, because this is a release of all burdens, because this is something new. I think, Aries, you're done with sort of playing games. You're done with, dragging past past baggage and drama into situations. Not that you did, but you don't want that in another person. So, you know, I feel this like huge weight being lifted off of your shoulders when you finally meet that person that you're aligned with and that you can feel free with, that gets you and that has the same sort of vision and wants the same things out of love that as you do. What I love about the 10 of Wands being in reverse, it takes us back to the 9 of Wands, which tells me this is soulmate energy, that you guys may have been through many different lifetimes together, okay? Now, your person, 6 of Wands, victory, success. Again, Aries, this could be you or this could be your person. Feel free to swap the energies because I'm getting so much fire energy on your person side, but again, this could be yours. 6 of Wands. Again, this is victory, this is success, this is marriage, and this is a lot of communication. This is somebody who, you know, who's applauded for a really good job. You know, this person might have, you know, like a really good reputation. I think you're also going to really respect what they do for a living, or other people respect them within their community or their circle of friends. Like I'm getting that Aries, you get, you know, wow, yeah, so-and-so is a really great person. You know, not only are they they're successful and they're grounded and they're healthy, but they're like a really good person. And I love this energy for you. The way that they see you, 8 of Wands in reverse. Now, Aries, some of you guys might be recovering from, you know, a breakup, or might be recovering from an illness, or you might even be recovering from, you know, like a loss of a job or something along those lines. The 8 of Wands is my card of law of attraction, and it's about lots of communication. It's about things moving really quickly. And when it's in reverse, it can be a little bit of a stalemate. So I think that Aries, that, you know, because you're ready to start afresh, I feel like you've been through something difficult, or maybe you've just been alone for quite some time. Maybe you weren't really ready to sort of commit to a relationship, and I think that they really recognize that, you know, that you've been really working hard to get to the point where you are. And I think that there's respect there. I'm not seeing this as they see you as stagnant, or they see you as not being able to attract what you want, or anything like that. I'm seeing them, you know, we're getting double confirmation here as this relationship also, the way they see you and the relationship, the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is like making, you know, making a victory. It comes after the 6 of Wands. That's so interesting. Look at that. You have the 6, you have the 7, and the 8 of Wands. Aries, this is perfect alignment. This is also serendipity. So you guys are, this is a very, very good sign. You are where you're supposed to do. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Don't doubt that, because with this full energy, Aries, I feel like a lot of you have really been working on yourself, you know, and on your coin and on your health, and like just getting and becoming aligned with, you know, your soul's purpose. And this is kind of when you meet this person. And so even if some of you might not feel like you're where you want to be, when you meet this person is going to respect you. And there's a lot of heart. You know, the 8 of Wands in reverse takes us to the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is all about the heart chakra. And what I love about this deck is, you know, he's not guarding his heart chakra. He's let his guard down, even because he knows what he's been through. He's already victorious. He has this inner state, this inner sense of victory, of strength, of calm. You know, I'm really picking up on that strength card, the Leo card. Some of you might have Leo in your chart or be dealing with a Leo, but you know, where, you know what, look at this. There's only 6 wands and it's up against me. I've got this. You know, I know my worth. I know what I'm fighting for. You know, I know how strong I am. And I think they really respect and admire this. You've got a lot of heart, Aries. And I feel like, you know, they see this relationship as going the distance. You know, and some of you might have started off quite slow. And again, somebody here might have been a little bit reticent about making a commitment. You know, one person may have been sort of more ready for a commitment, but things have been moving slow, and they respect that, and they see that things are up leveling and moving in the direction that they want them to move in, you know, and I think that both of you want them to move in. The strengths of your relationship, you get the moon in reverse. This is, you know what, this is everything, all cards on the table. You know, there's no tricks up your sleeve. This is clarity. This is energy of Pisces. Again, you guys might communicate telepathically. I'm getting more Cancer energy, although you might have Pisces. This can represent Pisces as well. But the moon in reverse is like really seeing things really clearly. And, you know, and clear communication. I think you guys are very authentic. I think you're very true as to what you do and what you say. Now, the weaknesses in the relationship, we do have the Three of Swords. So that's maybe why I was picking up on, you know, on one side, one of your energies, and it may be your person may have been ready for commitment sooner than you were. Okay. And I really do pick up with this Fool energy that this is you, Aries, that maybe you weren't quite ready to commit because you've been burned in the past, because you're still healing some heartbreak and some trauma. Now, some of you, again, it could be physical healing. For others of you, it might be something that goes back to your childhood, or it could just be some, you know, you've had some really tough situations and lessons to learn. And again, that's why we have the Seven of Wands, somebody who, you know, has always guarded their heart chakra and has been sort of had a lot of heart and been putting up a big fight to love and to be loved, right? And so that's sort of what needs to be healed. And so you may have not been ready to commit to this person, which is where we might see that Three of Swords. Okay, this could be their energy though, Aries. So, you know, again, I've said it 100 times, feel free to swap the energies. So let's go ahead and take a look, you know, and again, you know, somebody here may struggle with a little bit of, you know, may struggle with anxiety, may struggle with depression. And, you know, I think with the moon in reverse as well, it can indicate, you know, somebody sort of coming out of that or getting the help that they need. And then also just having that support, you know, of a partner or somebody that you can talk to about what's truly going on is, you know, is a beautiful thing. And I see that as, you know, yes, sometimes it may tax the relationship, but ultimately, you know, having that support and that unity is the strength here. Okay. All right. So the Fool energy, let's take another look at this Aries energy. We get the Mask. So number 3. Yeah. So starting something new. Again, I'm really getting that, you know, that truth and that authenticity. I think, Aries, there were certain things that you may have kept from other people, be it for fear of rejection, or maybe, you know, you didn't want to let somebody know that maybe you've had, you know, some of the stuff you've been through or some of your struggles. Again, for some of you, it might be with mental health. It may be with like alcohol or drug addiction as well, that I feel like is actually behind you, but it was something that you weren't comfortable talking about with others. It doesn't have to be those things, but I really do see that with this person, this energy is totally different, and you're willing to, you know, stand naked before them, you know, literally and figuratively. And I think that's a really big step here, Aries. Okay. The way you see them, I love that. You see this person as a beacon of hope, a beacon of light. You see them as, you know, I think you respect them as others do, because you see them as very healthy. You see them as very grounded. You see them as good at making investments, good with money. You know, I think this is somebody that that makes you want to be better and really influences you in a positive direction. You see this as a beacon of hope. I love this. You know, some of you, again, have been through a very dark period and you're coming out of it. And this person is right there. 10 of Wands, we get the drum on top of that. Yeah. So again, you're understanding that, you know, that you're releasing something from the past, releasing, you know, any sort of inauthenticity, saying, you know what, take it or leave it. A huge step. Here I am standing naked before you, literally or figuratively, you know, and this is where I am in my life. This is what I've been through. You know, I've hit the reset button. I may not be exactly where I want to be, but they really respect that. You know, they really respect that. And I love that. And I love the drum because the drum is about celebration. It's about dancing. It's about aligning your chakras. It's about shamanic journeying. You know, it's such a spiritual card. And it's also, you know, you dance to the beat of your drum. And, you know, not everybody may have always accepted that, Aries, but this person does. This person really does. And, you know, and I hear with the drum, I hear heartbeat, you know, and that's romantic. That's sweet. I can hear your heartbeat next to mine. That 80s song, I'll link it. I've been getting so many songs coming through with my readings this October. All right, so Six of Wands, your person, baby. Yeah, look at that. So we have the Fool and we also have the baby. So we see this as something, you know, Aries, this is something that you've been asking for. This is something you've been wishing for. This is something that's brand new for both of you. I think some of you also might be, you know, either talking about or dreaming about, again, having a family with this person. This being something very different, leaving behind sort of, you know, the way you used to be because you've met somebody that really just makes your heart beat totally differently. And you can see, I think you sense, you know, the one becoming two, and then you want to make that two become three, whatever that means for you. It's just a total rebirth. It's a victory. Okay, and for some of you, it may mean children. For others of you, it just means the life that you create together. Okay, the way they see you, look at that, Eight of Wands, they see you. Aries, this is a major commitment. Some of you guys are going to be getting engaged. Some of you, you know, if you're in a relationship with this person, you know, it looks like you're ready to take the next step. But this person sees you as husband or wife material, fiance material. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. They see you as all heart. They love that. And I feel like I just keep hearing you wear your heart on your sleeve, Aries, and they feel like they want to protect it. You know, like that's one of their duties, is protecting that beautiful sacred heart of yours. What a romantic. Oh my goodness. All right. And the way they see the relationship, look at that. You get the castle. Look at that. And look at that. This person is defending the castle doors. Wow, you guys, this is like the 10 of Pentacles. So you guys, this is your person. This is your person. Absolutely. This is your person. The strengths of this relationship, you know, the authenticity, the clarity, the bells. Oh my goodness. All I hear are wedding bells. Oh my goodness. But bells are beautiful announcements. This is about, you know, happiness. This is a celebration. So if you look back in time, you know, when a small town would ring the bells, you know, it was a celebration. It was a big announcement. So some of you guys might be finding out that you're with child. Some of you guys might be announcing an engagement, you know, an impending wedding, or just, you know, being so happy that, you know, you guys found each other. What a beautiful energy, Aries, you know, because a lot of the readings for October have been, you know, really intense because we're going through a lot of transformation. So let's take a look at the weaknesses, the Three of Swords, and we get the Skull. Yeah, so again, some of you guys, commitment was an issue. You may have been a commitment phobe. They might have been a commitment phobe. Look at that. But you know what? You guys are taking a risk. You're taking a gamble because it's not, you know, deep down, it's not a gamble. What you're leaving behind is sadness and sorrow, betrayal, heartbreak. Aries, this is amazing. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. You guys, and the castle energy, you guys building a home together. This is your 10 of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles, all of it coming together. And I feel like it's been, you know, you've had to learn a lot of really tough lessons, either if that was together or before then, and you're healing, Aries. And so all the inner work that you've been doing, the time that you've needed to take for yourself, wow, it's paying off. It's paying off. All right. Oops, we get 2. So we get sexual arts. Beautiful. 33, the master teacher number. This is a beautiful card. I'm going to read it because this is about going the distance. You guys are going to have a very, wow, look at that. And another 3, 21, healing. Yeah, Aries, look at that. You know, both of you may be healing, but I really pick up on Aries. You guys have been through, you know, maybe some of you guys, that you were together and there may have been something that tore you apart, and this may be a reconciliation, but for many of you, this is a new person and you're healing through this love. The sexual art, so you have 3 threes, so spirit and your spirit guides, your angels will be communicating with you this next sort of lunation, this next period with the number 3. So some of you may have already been seeing that. Some of you may have a life path number of 3. But it's beautiful. And then we get, how teachable are you? So learning those lessons. Yeah, and I keep, you know, I know there have been a lot of karmic lessons, Aries, that you guys have, you know, you've had to learn. And then you get home. Look at that. Beautiful energy, Aries. So I'm going to read from you for the book Heal Yourself reading cards, because the sexual arts card, you know, as sexy and hot as it is, it actually has a beautiful message here. And it is keeping sexuality alive as an art form very few people truly understand. Sex energy only occurs where there's sexual polarity. So this is like your other half, you guys. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to gift each other. The only time there is sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine energy. The masculine is the unchanging witness, presence, direction, decision-making, trying to bring everything to closure, and consciousness itself. And remember, we have Mars, we have your energy in retrograde, so we're receiving this detox, this purge, this purification of the solar plexus and the masculine. All right, and the feminine is change, life force, light, flowing movement, Mother Nature, and emotions. And you know what, you guys? This is it. I mean, this is your counterpart. This is your person. Do not buy into the myth that sexual attraction eventually dies in long-term relationships. Sexual polarity is an art that takes practice. It can be so subtle and last a lifetime if you are constantly reinventing your gifts and using an open heart. Yeah, and so I feel like this talks about you guys really going the distance, that this isn't a fling, this isn't ephemeral, this isn't short-lived. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, because, you know, all of these other cards, healing and how teachable are you, and the home card sort of really play into this healing, this Three of Swords, and what you're releasing. So we're going to use home to describe the unconscious ability to attract intimate partners with the positive and negative qualities your parents instilled in you. This card honors the wounded child in you that keeps recreating home, hoping to get your childhood development codependency needs met. You might even provoke the other to act or look like your original parent. In a world where so many of our natural emotions were not encouraged, and worse yet, suppressed, you are now encouraged to feel the feelings trapped inside you and that consistently sabotage your life. And I feel like this is what you guys are purging. Now, it could be your person, it could be both of you, but Aries, I really feel like with this skull and with this Three of Swords, you guys are purging this, okay? In a world where so many of our natural emotions were not encouraged and worse yet, suppressed, you're now, for some of us, home was an amazing, empowering, and happy place, but for most of us, it was lacking. There was unease and hurt. This is imprinted on your nervous system, which forces the dysfunction you had with your parents to rise to the surface with your current partner and people close to you. And so some of you guys are going to be healing, and, you know, you still will be triggered. Healing is a long process, but I think this is what you guys are purging. And so when you attract this person into your life, it's the real deal. Okay, it's the real deal. I love this for you, Aries. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, so let's go ahead and see what additional messages come through from the romance angels for my dear Aries. You get retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, so I feel like you guys, you know, I think you guys are going to be practicing a lot of the sexual arts, sexual healing. I think you guys are going to spend a good amount of time sort of retreating from everybody, just spending time together. Lots of chemistry. Yes, there's a strong magnetic, very strong sexual attraction here. Okay, playfulness. Yep, you guys have it all. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. For a very select few of you, you know this person, and you guys have maybe gone through a separation or a real lull, and, you know, you're bringing the spark back. Okay, but for most of you, this is something brand new. Okay, and then you get healing family issues, absolutely coming out 100 times in this reading. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Three of Swords, it goes back to that original relationship. You know, some of you came from very dysfunctional homes, maybe have some distortions where it comes to love, but all of that you guys are purging. And you can thank this Mars retrograde energy, wow, doing a number on you, Aries, and absolutely bringing this love full on towards you. What a beautiful reading. I mean, Aries, everybody, like so many of the other readings have been so like intense and, you know, really getting rid of karmics. And so I cannot be happier for you guys to get such a beautiful reading. Cannot be happier for you. I can't, these cards sometimes are hard to shuffle. All right. And we'll pull one more final message for you guys. There you go. And it jumped. All right. So we'll read the jumper. The first one is, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah, and we see that, you know, in this, the way your person sees you, Aries, is all heart, all heart. You're learning to trust that. Trust your heart. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Yeah. And that's like you're making these memories with this person because you've found the person that you love. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Wow, Aries, a beautiful reading for you. I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.